This is a review for Willy's Wonderland, starring Nicolas Cage. This movie is so crazy. It's it's almost like if it's like Chuck E. Cheese, but it's like Chuck E. Cheese but on acid, and the creatures go and attack you. um, it's an entertaining movie. I could see some people not enjoying it because Nicolas Cage, I don't think says one word in the movie. And he doesn't say one word in the movie. And basically, he's fighting a bunch of animatronic monsters that come alive. So the movie starts out, he's in a Camaro, he's driving through this town, and his tires get popped, and a truck driver gives him a ride. He tows his car, and he basically says, this is going to cost like over $1,000 to fix everything. And then he says there's no internet in the town and all the ATMs don't work, and he says I only take cash. So so he says, but this can all be paid for if you go work for this one guy. And this guy owns basically a Chuck E. Cheese that is very dirty inside. And he says, okay, if you clean this place for 24 hours, I'll pay for all the repairs to your car, and you can get on your way. So Nicolas Cage agrees silently, and they leave him in there, and the creatures come alive and start attacking him, and then some other people come later. But it's entertaining. It's not a great movie, I'd say. But Nicolas Cage is great. I mean, he doesn't speak, but and he's drinking this weird soda. You think it's soda throughout the whole time, and he has to drink it every like couple hours, and they never explain what's in it, but yeah, it's a very strange movie. I like the costumes on the animatronics. They're pretty awesome, actually. Especially one is like this Tinkerbell kind of thing. But that thing is frightening. That thing will give you nightmares. So whoever designed and made those, that's probably the best part of the movie. And obviously Nicolas Cage is great. The past like 5 years or so, he's had a lot of movies that seems like he's choosing his roles more wisely. I haven't seen all of them. I've been meaning to watch this for a while. Finally watched it, and yeah, it's an enjoyable movie. There's not many spoilers. It kind of goes where you think it's gonna go. He's basically taking out these things one by one. He is obsessed with this video game, a pinball machine. And yeah, I was looking at the directors. What else? It's Kevin Lewis. And I haven't seen any of this guy's other movies. In 1996, he did a movie called The Method. 2001 Downward Angel, Malibu Spring Break. Yeah, I don't know. 2006 Dark Heart. The Drop, but not the movie I just reviewed. Another movie called The Drop with Sean Young and John Savage. Wow. That's interesting. John Savage was in that movie with James Woods, Salvador. The Third Nail, 2007. Wow, and then he has a big gap from '07 to 2021. And he did Willy's Wonderland. And then he did a movie in 2022 called The Accursed, which actually looks kind of cool. I don't know, maybe I'll try and watch that, but anyways, it's directed pretty well, I thought. So I do got to give it to him. The look of the crocodile animatronic was inspired by the Soviet cartoon Jenna the Crocodile. The movie was name changed from Wally's Wonderland to Willy's Wonderland. Okay. Despite similarities, it's not a Five Nights at Freddy's adaptation. Yeah. And that movie's coming out, right? I think this movie kind of beat it to it, but I don't know. I've never played that video game, but um but yeah, I guess I'll get into some spoilers. So basically these creatures are, it was originally opened by this serial killer, and he hires a bunch of serial killers, and they're killing people in there. People disappear in there. Kids have birthdays and stuff, and some of them disappear. And then, the town starts to notice. The sheriffs and the police are gonna raid the place, and when they do, they find all them dead in some ritual. And basically their spirits transfer into these creatures. And then sometime later, people in the town start disappearing and dying, and these creatures are getting out of the building and attacking other people. So they make a deal with them that, like, they don't say how often, maybe like once a year, they'll like basically sacrifice someone to them. And they've done it many times with different families and different people and drifters, and he's the latest one. But he actually defeats them, and the movie also starts with this girl who's basically the adopted daughter of the sheriff. And the sheriff, she's been in a bunch of stuff. She was in a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, I think. Or no, it's Chucky. I think it's Chucky 2. She's the teacher. So I don't know. She's been in tons of movies, but yeah, I'm almost positive it's Child's Play 2. I mean, she's in No Country for Old Men, Donnie Darko, Speed. Yeah, that's right. She is in that. Little Miss Sunshine. Just tons of stuff. Wow. Her IMDb is crazy. The Rookie. Dr. Dolittle with Eddie Murphy. Flatliners, man. Yeah, Child's Play too. Yeah. So, and they make a deal, and basically and then this girl's gonna burn the place down, but she gets arrested by her basically adopted mom because she sacrificed some of her parents, but she survived, so she adopted her, and and she's gonna burn the place down, then she locks her up, and then later her friends like break her out of her house because she's locked up, and then they go to burn the place down, but then she notices that Nicolas Cage is in there, so she has to go in and rescue him. I mean, really, he rescues her, and she goes in. The friends were supposed to like break down the door, but they end up going on the roof, and they fall through the roof, and they go in, and they all get killed, of course, except for her. So, what's her name? Emily Tosta. I do have to say the friends are like some of the friends are pretty dumb. Like they all know that these creatures come alive, but like some of them just act like pretty dumb. So I don't know. The movie doesn't. This is not a movie you take seriously. It doesn't take itself very seriously. Um, but it's an enjoyable movie. You know, I mean, there is. It's like, yeah, why don't you just burn the place down? Like, but I guess they think that they'll get out before it burns down or something. But it is kind of like, well, why doesn't the sheriff just burn the place down? Like surround it with some cops, burn the place down. I don't really get it. Doesn't, you know? So, but you know, it's an enjoyable movie. I liked it. It's nuts. It's especially the way it's directed. It's very weird. But but yeah, it's a fun movie. I'd recommend it. It's not meant to be taken seriously at all. So, but that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe. That's it.